Hello, I am Kristen, and welcome to day 68 of the carnivore diet journey, my journey, and my journey alone. I am not a nutritionist or a doctor. I am just sharing my story and how it's going so far. Please make sure to subscribe, like, and comment on my page. I love to hear your comments. So let's dive in. Today is day 68. I cannot believe it. And I have to say that I am feeling so much better after my period has ended. So I don't know if it was just that period, no pun intended, or that I was not drinking enough water. So I've been a little bit more cautious on my water intake. And today I definitely have not drank as much water as I should because I was out and about this morning with the kids. So when I realized that I did not drink enough water and I started to feel a little tired, I started chugging some water and I feel a little bit better. I'm going to go drink a little bit more water when we finish here. And I just wanted to come in and say hi and let you know how it's going. Today, I went to this restaurant for breakfast. We were going to go. I had been hearing about this place. It's called Cafe Killian or Killian Cafe, something like that. And I'll put it in the description. I'll put the right name. I had been hearing good things about this place for a very, very long time. I had never been. We were actually in the area because I was doing a makeup class for Leo's little music class. And I was like, okay, let's try this breakfast place out. I'm sure that I can get like a side order of eggs and order all the sides together or get something that I can replace things with. Well, when we get there, number one, there was no kids' meals. Yeah, if you have kids, you know that having kids' meals is super important when you go to a restaurant because I am not going to pay for an adult meal for my kids. If I absolutely have to, usually the adult meal will be big enough for them to share. However, for breakfast, they wanted two eggs that came only eggs with toast and grits or hash brown for over $10. Like, I'm not paying $10 for eggs when I can't have the sides and there's nothing else in it. And the kids can't even, it's, that's crazy to me. So I asked, I said, can I order just, do you have like a side? Usually there's sides that you can order and you can order eggs. She tells me, no, I have to order the whole meal and pay for the whole meal. So I told her that I was allergic and I could not have bread and I could not have grits and I could not have hash browns. She's like, yeah, you have to order the whole dish. So I looked at my mom and I said, let's go. Let's go. So we went to Denny's. And although I love trying different restaurants, especially for breakfast meals and not having to go to like the franchises like Denny's or IHOPs, let me tell you, Denny's was the place because they have a Grand Slam a la carte where you can pick and choose what you want to add to your dish. So I'm going to do a little short video of that and share that with you this week. And it was super simple because I was able to order my eggs and my bacon and my sausage and my ham. And I had my carnivore breakfast. And it cost as much, probably a little bit more, but with all of the sides that I can eat versus the other place. So I think that restaurants need to cater a little bit more to people who do not eat those kind of side dishes. And I'm not just saying like if you're carnivore, but if you legitimately have an allergy to seed oils and grains and things that you cannot eat, and I cannot have those sides, why should I have to pay for the whole dish? You should be able to accommodate and be able to order just like a la carte for breakfast, especially. So my business did not go to that restaurant and it went to Denny's. And I will say that the breakfast there is okay. Um, it wasn't anything out of this world. It was two sunny side up eggs. The bacon was okay. The sausage was pretty good. And the ham did taste a little sweet. So I'm a little iffy on what was in that ham. But I'm able to go there if I'm out and I'm not able to get breakfast done at home, or if you're out of town and you need to go to a Denny's, it is possible to be able to eat there on a carnivore diet. So, with that said, that was today's adventure. And later on, I have another adventure because we have a birthday dinner to go to. And I've already looked at the menu, and there's not much on this menu. And I'm pretty sure that this restaurant is not going to let me just buy a la carte a steak or a la carte just a piece of fish. And I really don't want to pay, you know, $20 for a piece of fish when I can then just at least buy maybe a good size salmon or whatever for the whole family. So, this is my plan. My plan is to eat before we go to the restaurant because it is for a birthday party and that's the reason we're going. So, to not sit there and not eat completely, I did see two possible appetizers that we can have. They have clams and they have mussels. So I will see how the mussels are cooked, and we can probably have clams. Everything else was fried, calamari, fried shrimp. Everything was fried. Why can't we just do grilled seafood? If there's a grilled seafood platter, maybe I'll do that. I think they might have had one that possibly has a side dish, but it had a couple different seafood options. And so I might share that with my husband. So for him and I, we are going to eat before going. I have a leftover ribeye and some leftover steak there. I'm going to actually look around to make sure that it's enough to fill us. I think I have some leftover burger meat. Eat before you go if you know that at the restaurants you do not want to spend all this money on a dish for one little piece of protein and the rest of the food you can't eat. Or don't go. But in my case, I kind of have to go. It's a family member, it's a birthday. And so this is our plan. Eat before we go and then have something small there that maybe we can share. And that way we're kind of eating with the family and doing our best while we're out. I do have to say that if you are on a carnivore diet and it's for the long haul, it is very difficult to eat out if you like to eat out. And it's easy to say, just eat at home. And it's cheaper to eat at home, yes. But some people like to go out. Some people want to just go on a date night. Some people want to have a break from the kitchen. And I get that because I'm a mom of 3 and I'm constantly in the kitchen. And so sometimes getting that break for one day, for one meal, is heaven. And so it is hard, but it's not impossible. There are places that will and can accommodate you, but you have to go in knowing that you might pay $25 for a dish and only be able to eat 1 or 2 items on that plate. So just go with that in mind. Always check the menu. The other day, I know some friends were thinking about going to a restaurant, and I'm just not going to not go because I looked at the menu and there's nothing on the menu that I can eat. And I'm sure that it would be very hard for this restaurant to accommodate me because it all comes in like all these sauces. And so I'm not going to put myself in that position. And I'm not going to also sit there and not be able to eat in front of everybody just eating. I'm just going to sit there with my water. So for me, I'm just more comfortable not going. And yes, you might think like, oh, well, then you're going to miss out on going out with your friends. But I'd rather not put myself in that position. And there's other times that I can hang out with my friends where it will be in a setting that I can actually enjoy. And I've done it before where we've gone to a restaurant and I was able to order a burger. So you just have to pick and choose those battles and see what works for you and what's best for you on your journey. And so for me today, it definitely has been a challenging day. I was able to find my breakfast at Denny's, and I will let you know how it goes at the restaurant for dinner. I'll try to do a little short video as well. Don't know the quality of that video will come out since we're going at night, but I'll try to put something together for you. Either way, I'll keep you updated. I'll keep you posted. And I hope that you have a beautiful day, and I will see you again tomorrow for day 69.